We should talk, Commander. Commander, I've been thinking on the fact that so many of my slack-witted brethren believe it reasonable that I've been marked for death. So much so that I've missed the obvious, our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order. Point taken. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But Severin is different. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that. Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. I should have been checking our comm devices, damn it. I know we have camps on Cloister and Praetor, but I'm not sure of the exact locations. I'd like to try to find one and clear it out so I can access one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense. I'm not just saying this because I take great joy in the killing of those who have betrayed me, but we should find some Glorious Dawn camps so I can send a message to my old friend. Such as? What about it? I do not wish to discuss it. What do you need, Commander? Such as?
Don't mind me, just hydrating my skin. Got something that needs doing, Commander? Well, that Rift Lab sure was full of excitement. Went in thinking it was gonna be a simple heist. Walked out in the middle of a law-damned coup. Ain't that shocking in hindsight? The Protectorate were always trying way too hard to present a united front. Auntie would have given direction to dial back the theatrics some, I think. And now, we got this console to contend with. I expect he won't make it easy. Hope Auntie's choice is ready for it. Fine by me.
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame. I'd say it's about as likely as a sprat learning the polka. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
With the console now in charge, harsher restrictions are likely to be implemented across Arcadia. Avoiding Protectorate capture, interrogation, and/or disembowelment is advised. This unit is available to...
I am prepared for anything that is to come. Speak freely.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's console usurping the Sovereign's authority is it did not happen sooner. May all our...
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there. Finally! Maybe now I can get to the truth of this kill order nonsense. I just need to check our comms device for a coded message from my old acquaintance, Severin. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I sent a reply telling him to meet me at a place that should be safe. It's on Cloister. I'm certain as soon as I talk to Severin, I'll be able to figure this all out. No matter how I turn this over in my mind, I find no answers. Perhaps their faith failed them, and they succumbed to greed, sold us out for some measly bits. I can't, but I'm fairly confident he wouldn't. If he did, he'll die like the rest of them. Then I'd truly be at a loss, with no idea how to get back in the Dawn's good graces. If we're so deeply infiltrated, I'm certain our leader will have gone to ground. Such as? I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Part of our crew. That makes you a friend.
Bludgeons, bombs,
Calling all former protectorates. Join our training group to learn, fundamental skills. Well now, you have an ineffable air of intrigue about you. Weren't raised protectorate, were you? Who are you? Sorry, I'm Millie Mealing. I started a training group here to help ex-protectorate subjects adjust to having to care for and well, think for themselves. We also try to reconnect them with loved ones. Know the concept of community can be alien to most, but we occasionally enlist aid from wayfaring travelers like yourself. Try to, that is. Not officially, not yet, that is. We discussed a few, like first steps or community for community. The Group Betterment Alliance was another. Somebody suggested the unparadigmatic, but that sounded rather like the Order to me. Like you need to think about it a while, then it still doesn't make much sense. Someone proposed the Awful Freedom Association, which, prompted a spontaneous collegial embrace around them from all of us. This isn't easy on everybody, you know? Do like the sense of implied camaraderie. Got my vote. Oh, that's a new thing for us. We vote on things. So I'll raise your suggestion to the group and we'll vote on it. Now, as I was saying, sometimes we do need a little assistance. Admit I'm still relatively unversed with the process of barter. Why don't I describe what's needed and we can, haggle after, all right? Involves the mental refreshment facility on Praetor. Not sure what you know about the process, but we were told all our lives to volunteer others for treatment was a blessing. To replenish someone's zeal and ensure our perfect society ran perfectly. What they didn't tell us was the person who comes back weren't always the same.
Why, that is the exact point of mental refreshment. Subjects enter with flagging resolve, traitorous thoughts. They leave washed clean, glad to uphold our society.
See what our society does to people? Even our peacekeepers don't know the truth of the peace they uphold. Wish we had. They never said. You weren't meant to ask, neither. My father, he liked to alter official protectorate songs to make them about his favorite pitchball club. Wasn't expressly prohibited, but it was different. Didn't learn about all their lies till later. Took our settlement being deemed a recreant locality for most of us to leave. One morning, we were all marked for death because Auntie's Choice had seized a grain silo on the edge of town. They expected us to die in its defense. Most of us have similar stories. None are quite used to fending for ourselves. Things like bargaining, manual labor, asking questions. Sugar. Have each other, though. I'd rather not say, if it's all the same to you. Before I came here, before I learned the truth about mental refreshment, I was the one. I reported my father, like a good protectorate subject. All of us here lack much in the way of appreciable, applicable skills, honestly. Used to spend our days programming automechs to do work for us. The idea of sneaking past guards, possibly fighting them, fast-talking our way in? Me and the others are still struggling with, the basics of commerce. Pretty sure we're being charged 3 times the going rate for everything around here, if you want to know how that's going for us. All right, I can assemble some bits from the other refugees. One of us has a shock assault rifle with some extra oomph. We can give you that, too. Once my father is freed, that is. I do know a little about how things work. At least, I'm learning. Good. If you make it past the guards outside, you could maybe present yourself at the front desk as a walk-in, a subject voluntarily turning themselves in for mental refreshment. Look for my father inside. Name's Waylon. Waylon Mealing. Might have to convince him to go, depending... don't want to think about what he's been through. Hope he's all right. We'll post someone out back to wait for him, where the guards don't patrol. Meet me here afterward. I can't tell you how much this means to me. Do mind how you go. Return when you've freed my father. I'll see you...
May whatever we discuss, speak freely. Certainly, I can...
Pardon our noise. My compatriot and I are always trying to identify those who have suffered. Like a mental refreshment is... well, I shan't say.
Have you had your eyes open to the Protectorate's wrongdoings as well?
One thing I do like a lot, working... I truly expected our neighbor to thank me for turning in her daughter. I believed it was a good thing.
If it inflicts grievous...
This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically grey consultants who labor with committing to a side.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Purchase and consume with Auntie's Choice.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
You go came here because I heard Auntie's Choice was contracting. When I heard about the job, not.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs. Oh, I didn't realize I was talking to such a big wheel. Afraid I still need to check your record with us, Big Shot. Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time? Unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama. You're clearly a valued partner of Auntie's Choice, but your standing with us could be higher if you accepted our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia. Good question. There's only one choice. Auntie's Choice. We'll choose for you. Anecdotal feedback from paid experts shows it increases the odds of a ship's crew purchasing Auntie's Choice products by a whopping 11%. Splendid. Should be ready next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim, the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war fleet. Here's a ticket to the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, amble through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk. They can contact Vice President Hewitt and provide details on our exciting contract opportunity. Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Never thought I'd be able to see the Undisputed Claim in all her glory. Visiting was invite only for us troopers, and even then, you had to pay a month's salary to secure entry. Would have been worth every bit, though.
You're my kind of subcontractor.
Consider finding a human companion. Interesting conversation.
This area is for client intake specialists only. Though, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
This is Anti-Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Antis.
And ethically ranked consultants who labor with committing to his side. An artificial life is a life that
You have questions? We have answers. Anything you need to know about this fine location for a minimal price. Like who? Or whom? Or such as? Well, farewells are free. Any questions? Like what? Ask away. Well, farewells are...
you're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract. Learn to negotiate.
Any questions? Well, farewells are free.
Take the lemon.
I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo.
What? Sorry. Caught me. Lost it.
Trimicular, arriving any moment.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
Intake.
Recommended by 10 out of 10.
Wow, this is first class.
I promise we will all.
Alcoholic vodka condensate. Purple berry punch. You want a punch?
So many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every... From the most extravagant to the most...
Bet they'll name you Employee of the Fiscal Quarter.
These wraps are due for eating. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Hey, you haven't seen any loose raptidons running around, have you? A what now? Oh, a coworker had one of those once. Next thing you knew, poor bastard up and died. I had to work double shifts for a week. Unbelievable. Last time I got stuck with the blame for someone else's ineptitude, I got demoted 2 full ranks. You wouldn't happen to be someone well-versed in weapons, explosives, and/or advanced hand-to-hand fighting, would you? And, you know, work cheap? Uh-huh, exactly. You in? Oh, good. Someone competent and undemanding. If the Raps aren't here, they've got to be on the creature combat conditioning deck, unbound and undoubtedly pugnacious. This here card will give you access to the elevator at market compliance. That, in turn, is behind the value-added esplanade next to the entrance to head office tower. See any Raps loose there? Shoot, explode, or thwack them unsparingly.
I hope you were listening to all of those directions, because I wasn't.
Well, you see them runaway Raptidons? Sure. Some say my descriptions really breathe life into a subject. Could probably draw a decent depiction of one, too. But they look almost exactly like them over there. Should be on the creature combat conditioning deck, down the elevator from the market compliance office, just past the esplanade. Make sure you get them all. Well, you see them running. Should be on the creature combat.
Have a profitable day.
Just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Thanks to our marketing wizards selling the sizzles of incremental product improvements. Of new and improved stimulants and nutrition supplements are up 11% quarter over quarter. But that's small change compared to experimental operations where top lab codes are doing confidential work. For a 28% increase in our entire operational budget for the next fiscal semi. The ACS Undisputed Claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Hey, you, soldier with the, arm. Got a delivery for you.
No need for that.
Got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking, exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message. Our policy is to never accept a job without full payment and insurance fees up front. As a reminder, we don't offer return-to-sender service unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Ugh, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Until next time. Until next time.
Well, if it isn't our favorite contractor.
Seeking adventurist and help bring Auntie Cleo's astonishing new conglomerate, Auntie's Choice, to Auntie's Choice delivers the unimaginable. So, you may envisage equitable problems, scheduling, and the best healthcare your bits can buy. Plus, as part of Auntie's family, your purchases drive our purpose and fund the unparalleled systems that bring
sorts.
Whoa, this looks better than I ever dreamed of. Reckon you can buy, sell, and eyeball just about any commodity worth having.
Strive to be 110.
You there? Yes, you! I'd recognize your kind anywhere. You're one of those folks that eats food, and I've got just the sort of grub you've been missing. Name a food, any food, and I guarantee I got it. Absolutely, unqualifiably, positively guaranteed. Please note that this is not in any way to be construed as a guarantee. Hot, cold, lukewarm, scalding, or frozen.
Is on my payroll. It's time to recognize the downwardly mobile with my latest demotions report. Starting with Dr. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his...
Feeling queasy, seeing spots, bleeding from orifices. You have ails, I have cures. Each and every one guaranteed to have all manner of unmistakable effects on your body. Don't worry.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Non-alcoholic vodka condensate.
Not what I mean.
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times. Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Remember, Elise, when you told colleagues over drinks at the bottom runner that I was, quote, long in the tooth on ideas?
Beat it, will ya?
That your comments might get back to me. Anxiety, your guts. Your new role as integrating specialist will be...
Our business is concluded. Adieu.
Need anything? Why, it's only the most popular drink in Arcadia. You can only get it here at the bottom runger. Don't ask what's in it. Even I don't know. At the bottom runger,
with Auntie's choice.
Welcome to the bottom runger, exclusive home of the Raptidon Bite.
Business acumen.
That's what everyone, and I do mean everyone, wants to know. No, friend, I finally caught N-rays in a bottle with this one. Not sharing the secret of our success with anyone. However, you are welcome to sample a few and attempt to discern the ingredients for yourself. Not tending bar right now, but my employee here can see to your needs. May your day be profitable.
And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes.
I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment. There are half-dozen sinks left to clean this shift, as well as one thoroughly formidable latrine, and I... Wait. How terribly rude of me! It's you! You're the one who talked me down from my horrible course at the N-ray range on Golden Ridge. Improving myself, my friend. I have a new lease on my existence, and it's all thanks to you. You see, I meditated on your words, and on the events that led me to strapping myself to an explosive threatening to kill us both. Something had to change. I realized that the tremendous question, that of controlling the universe's uncertainty, was too tremendous to pursue. So I sought an environment I could control. I do believe I am where I was always meant to be. Janitorial science is deceptively difficult and shockingly stimulating. If you've not, You must try it sometime. Eliminating the malodorous quality of a once bilious stall is just as stimulating a dilemma as any mathematical quandary. Anyhow, I mean not to ramble. Once again, consider me in your debt, eternally. If you ever require a sanitation engineer, I shall come running, mop in hand. Avail yourself of my restroom at your leisure. I'll clean up whatever mess you make with aplomb.
So strive, thrive, survive, arrive. All with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
Step right up for the most exorbitant medical care. We cure all physical ails. Most at least. Well, there are a lot, I guess. We cure some physical ails. That sounds all right, right? No, but the medicament merchant right downstairs can set you up. I just do hands-on repairs. Don't keep out of harm's way.
Ever miss a limited time offer? And have you ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Glorious efficacy, while the protectorate decide what its subjects get.
Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Working hard or hardly
You
working?
seem like a go-getter.
That's
Let's
rhetorical.
consume lunch sometime.
Respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about. We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Purple berry product sample.
You're the
Purple berry
maverick
product
freelancer
sample.
from the wireless.
Complimentary purple berry comestibles. Compliments of Auntie's Choice.
Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded
Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Purple berry product samples. Purple berry.
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over here. Look, I'll be direct. We've had our eye on you for some time. Practically a minute all told. And I can tell you're the very thing we're looking for. You possess the sort of rugged, nonconformist, individualist nature that our listeners identify with. Or believe they do anyway. From the meekest flunky to the most milquetoast myrmidon, why, friend, you're everything they want to be.
The only division that earns us less when they work more. Leave off the throttle, gang. Won't be any malfeasance.
There's two things I desperately require. Realism, authenticity. Sure, some might say they're the same thing, but I use both to highlight emphatic weight. We're working on a brand new set of advertisements and need your exact kind of distinct perspective.
Negotiate. Xenobiological exploitation's output is down.
He's yesterday's news. Sure, we'll keep playing those old ads. They got a nostalgic appeal for the older set, but his shtick is fraudulent, fabricated, worst yet, contrived. You've got the stuff that can't be faked. Our listeners are sophisticated. They can see right through anything less than 110% genuine.
Uncertainty. Can't say I care for it either.
Step inside. I'll introduce you to our main creative type, Mick Tarkenton. Why, the things he does with words, you wouldn't believe. He'll tell you how we do things, how we sell product. Then you provide your expertise, lend your maverick perspective to help him come up with how.
We have a wide range of goods for everyone.
All it requires is you be yourself, unabashedly. Then get paid for it. Head into our recording facility when you're ready. Mitt will be in one of the studios. I'll be right along.
More that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that...
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away! Sample one of our popular horse products. They're completely
Try one
edible.
of Auntie's Choice
Despite any and all
tobacco-laden
appearances
products,
to the
and you'll say
contrary.
it's addicting.
You got my begrudging respect, so congratulations.
People say Auntie's Choice and Sub Rosa are no different.
You and Sub Rosa.
Talk about naivete.
Good team.
Each has got its own distinct...
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you face rank and file. The big rift cut off Tossball news from the Arcadia Green League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program than the Protector's watered down Tossball, they call it.
You, my friend, are VP material.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
Approaching station.
Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
This must be where the head offices are.
The more predacious of the
Whew,
two.
it's all right.
Quite an effective
Stand up
little
tall
front
and act like you belong here.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of armor before someone succeeds in ventilating you. Well, welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you'll be back again and again. Ready to make a purchase? Because you have the kind of face folks just love to shoot at. They can't right seem to help themselves. They just want to put a bullet in you. And don't take it personal now. It's a compliment if it's anything. So, you game to see my wares? I've got armor in all shapes and sizes and for...
You have the look of someone with murderous intent, but no munitions to make it happen. Let's fix that for you. Don't wait too long. You'll feel like a fool if you die because you... From
Can't tell the
pump guns
difference
to
between
self-propelled
cover and
cannons,
concealment.
I have whatever size weaponry you need to make all
Just want to say, I'm a big fan of your work.
aside. Swine. This might still charging. On the wrist. Step aside. Swine. Clock always crabby. Near death's not a good look, Commander.
Pick me up. I do it for you.
Not exactly up for that right now.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment? Then you need a good set of eyes.
Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow. Our portfolio is diversified.
Purple berry product sample.
Go on. Head on back to the studio. Mitt will be waiting.
Sorry. Here for a recording session? Head on back.
No autographs, I'm afraid. Not outside of special appearances. Normally I would, but my agent in space.
Yes? Can I help you? Ah, you appear like a rugged sort. Let me guess. Thessaly sent you.
That I did. This is Mitt Tarkington, advertising copywriter extraordinaire. Mitt, this is our Maverick outsider. They've heard the pitch and agreed.
Charmed. Yes, well, dive right in, shall we? To begin, allow me to share a bit on how we shape ideas. Part the veil about this magical art we call advertising. We're selling dreams, of a better life, a better you, connection, and ease from aches, sorrows, and worry. The product is immaterial. We do have one. I'd need to look it up, though. A little background first to frame your thinking. There are 4 personality types we appeal to when writing advertisement copy.
I'm like you.
I'm who you want to be.
I, who have cultivated a persona as a sarcastic doubter, am not normally into things, so you really ought to listen to me about this.
And I just hate that thing that never happens, yet absolutely could.
Any other general questions before we get started?
Somehow all of them, apparently.
Even the most buttoned-down rule follower imagines themselves a rebel in some way.
All right. I'll ask a few questions about your singular way of looking at things. Then, translate your unique perspective into lines for the ad. Now, first question. How can we best understand those like you? Any insight on your kind of unique perspective? So, to refer to you, I'll just make something up. Calling all, muggle lumps. You know who you are. Next question. How do we best illustrate credibility? Say, through something you know, or hate. Right. Maybe everyone knows you know your stuff because you tell them constantly. What's an aspirational goal for those who identify with you? Okay, perfect. How about your needs are different than everyone else's? Last question. What do you desire most out of life? And I should mention we have a little leeway to fine-tune the product offering. Have just the thing. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Yes. Suppose you might need to hear it assembled to make sense of it all. Just a moment while we put it together. I can already hear it in my head, and it is perfect. All right, that's a wrap. Roll the assembly. Fine work, everyone. Take a good listen.
Calling all, muggle lumps. You know who you are. Everyone knows you know your stuff. Because you tell them. Constantly. Your needs are different than everyone else's. That's why we've updated our premier cyst rinds just for you. Auntie Cleo and Pal's deep-fried Sisty Bits. Now with a full body bib included with every purchase.
Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Strive, thrive, survive, arrive. Armed with Auntie's choice. Trust your Auntie.
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's choice is hired.
I see you decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest, and as such, I've informed them there's no need. I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station. What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two.
Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence.
While making our expeditious retreat from the station, Alden and I encountered a dying man, one of the Order radicals in league with our would-be assassin DeVries. He confessed DeVries' entire plan and that he thought you must have stopped her. Thanks for that, by the way. 2 dead delegates really would have impeded negotiations. In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk. To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to, I don't know, clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations. Imagine the benefits of having both the Order and Auntie's Choice at your back when facing down the Protectorate. That's a rarity money cannot buy. And there's always the moral incentive to consider, I suppose. Ending the conflict between Auntie's Choice and the Order means less lives lost. Capital! As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs. Improve their opinion of you and gain their trust. I was also going to suggest improving your oratory skills, but you seem rather eloquent, so I think you have nothing to fear in that arena. Certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job, and I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself. If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole on the Esplanade. Not glamorous, but you won't contract anything fatal from the drinks there. Probably. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. They tried to name a drink after me once, you know, but I refused. Too gauche. You'll find the best choice in the upper portion of the promenade. Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer, quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether. I hope you're enjoying your time on The Undisputed Claim, brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
Member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to
Hello, daring self-determinativist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in IDA, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. IDAs help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results. That's right, a life filled with action, adventure, riches, and romance awaits. Being an IDA will see all of your fantastical dreams come true. Now, if you'll just exit through to your left, 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting to speak with you. And remember, Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack offers our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets in one convenient package for an additional price. Welcome to Head Office Tower. Again.
Bronzing is prohibited on Tuesday and Thursday zones? Why even have the two zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? Posteriors in the seats, a blood sport without...
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice. Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen. We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
Be our eyes and ears, act as our emissary, and when necessary, dispense with any competition. I have a plan, a vision that will change the course of Auntie's Choice.
Yes, Charles, your vision. Created alongside myself, a team of researchers, slew of marketing experts, a moon-spanning computronic gizmo, and not least of all, Auntie. Don't allow our banter to fool you. We are valued colleagues who, under normal circumstances, hold each other in the highest esteem.
So true. This particular effort has our nerves a bit high-strung, but we'll still exchange spratwurst platters come the 10th day of presents for Auntie's birthday.
Well, ain't that nice? I can't quite recall the last time I got to swap gifts on a company holiday.
Well, that is an unexpected disappointment. Though I do have faith that the more time you spend in Arcadia, the more tempting our offer will be.
There's more than one contractor in this labor market. Be seeing you.
Well, hello again. Have you changed your mind about joining my team? Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Because, my ameliorator, we've never heard of such a thing. They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike? Us?
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes. Negotiate. As in, give in to some of their demands. Won't that set a terrible precedent for others?
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability. No, you misunderstand my meaning. Deniability doesn't mean we hide behind you. It means you may act outside the fundamental tenets of Auntie's Choice society.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee, can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Wonderful! You'll go to Praetor, meet the plant's overseer, and mediate an end to this lunacy, which gets those ingrates back to work.
I have zero doubt Auntie and I will be completely impressed by your efforts. Unless you disappoint, in which case I will disavow that statement.
Well, hello again. I hadn't expected to...
Because they've definitely come back just to see you.
Not as such, no. That's why we are entrusting you to resolve the situation for us.
This, work stoppage business is positively unheard of. Workers asking for things, making demands even. I wouldn't suggest giving them too much leeway before demanding they return to the line. Sets a bad precedent. Anyhow, don't let us keep you.
Good luck, my ameliorator. Always trust that true happiness comes from letting Auntie's Choice make the right choice for you. Good luck, my ameliorator.
Don't let us keep...
You can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's Choice.
Don't wait for a line to form in front of you.
You look befuddled. Or perhaps that's just your normal expression.
Embedded chemicals with Auntie's Choice. Giles Rasmussen, demoted from his unnamed and clearly unimportant position within experimental operations. Welcome to your new role as...
Experience the most sought-after inebriant on the undisputed plane.
Next, we have Reginald Oswald in proprietary insight acquisition, demoted for playing confidential logs in a pig.
Tramacular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Value added Esplanade.
Wow, ain't heard from Ortiz in months. When we get back to the ship, let's give this a watch.
Those files.
want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice. Auntie's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet?
Sorry, time is bits, bits is time, or are, that
I'll
is.
have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date. You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Why, looky here. I see you got her message. Glad you followed up. Now, the question is, are you just here to work an angle, or are you moved by our plight? When the brass sets an impossible deadline, who do you think everybody on the floor gets mad at? When trials run late because some lab tech melted, who catches upstairs ire? See, us in middle management, we get none of the credit, all of the blame. Catch hell coming and going, with nary a promotion or raise in sight. Well, we've had it. We pulled our funds to hire a maverick outsider like yourself to collect useful information on 3 local persons of interest to help us climb the ladder.
Close. We want you to collect blackmail material from them. Well, 2 out of the 3. We want leverage.
First person is MiKeYROG Alcantara, proprietor of the Bottom Runger. Came up with this new drink, the Raptidon Bite. Everyone's dying to try it. We want the secret recipe. The second is an unnamed individual. Shows up at the Esplanade every day with a mop and an armed escort. What's his story? What does he know?
And why is he always waving at everybody? And smiling, too.
Head back here when you're done with them 2. The third target we'll talk about after. Sort of a controversial figure around here. Consider him a concern for later. Anything else? That's what we want to find out. And that whole smiling business, anybody that's secure in their place here has to have dirt on somebody. Something that we could capitalize on. Oh, nothing so mundane. Alcantara's cornered the market with an innovative concept. Our grand vision is, okay, wait for it, now he's done all the work, steal his idea. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just say that we're all so looking forward to working with you. We can't wait to benefit from the fruit of your efforts. See, everybody? Things are looking up already. Upper middle management, here we come. Any progress? We want MiKeYROG. There's a fellow.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Have a profitable day.
Hey, mister, any bits to spare? Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? It shores up the foundation and fundamentals.
Heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
Is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that... Sweeter with Auntie's Choice. Item. Business is good. We have positive bit flow.
Our portfolio... diversified, but we can always...
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off Tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more...
This Tramicular takes forever.
Arbitrary rules. Bronzing is prohibited in the Tuesday and Thursday zones. Why even have the T-zones then? Oh, and sportsmanlike conduct. Tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats of a month without blood. Sounds like red ink to Andy. Our Tossball teams play for keeps.
Them wraps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Anything happens down there is not my responsibility. I have ceased all manner of worry and fret. Here's the unagreed upon amount that constitutes your fee.
Fiscal week, even with half our team's 32 backs bench, they'd forfeit by middle time. It would be an embarrassment of body goals. Imagine the ad windfall. Our athletic assets would achieve full profit potential as human billboards. Of course, I also enjoy the simple